So how did this Tickle Me Elmo doll land this home inspector in jail for 19 days? This is Kevin Wayne Van Leuven. We'll call him Van Leuven. Now, Van Leuven is a certified home inspector in the state of Michigan. Now, on the surface, he looks like a perfectly normal and professional home inspector. Now, this is 22-year-old Jada Dodson. We'll call her Jada. On March 21st, 2021, Jada allowed Van Leuven to inspect her home during a home sale. So Van Leuven is doing his thing. He's just doing his inspection, going through the house, and everything seemed fine and normal. But then, Van Leuven found a Tickle Me Elmo doll that apparently got his attention. So he walked over and picked it up, and you're never going to believe what happened next. Seriously, you can't make this up. Now Jada is watching on her phone, and she starts recording. Van Leuven picks up the Elmo doll and walks over to the closet and apparently starts to please himself with the Elmo doll. Now that's not the worst part. This gets way worse. When Van Leuven was done essaying poor little Elmo, he returned it to the bedroom floor and walked out. Jada watched the whole thing in utter disbelief and immediately alerted the police. When they arrived, they arrested Van Leuven immediately. Now, at first, he tried to dismiss it and explain it away as a simple misunderstanding, but the video footage told a whole different story. Now, he was immediately arrested and charged with aggravated indecent exposure and malicious destruction of property, and poor little Elmo became police evidence. Then, in October of 2022, Van Leuven was convicted and sentenced to 19 days in jail and 2 years probation, and little Elmo was retired from active duty. But this gets way worse. In January of 2024, Van Leuven apparently violated his probation. No details as to how were ever released. So, the next time you allow an inspector into your house, you're not just handing over your keys, you're also handing over all of your Sesame Street pals. Stay weird, America, and for the love of Elmo, lock up your stuffed animals.